Another story that caught my eye. It's not particularly funny. It's sort of tragic, really. Which was that the Israeli state, the Israeli government, appear to have thrown shade, I believe the kids say. I don't know. They appear to have laid some blame for the shooting, for the murder of those two Israeli embassy employees, a young man and a young woman, which is obviously very tragic. And they were murdered by somebody that was shouting the phrase "Free Palestine," and apparently at time of recording, he had shared a lot of social media posts about Israel committing genocide, and because the French Prime Minister, Emmanuel Macron, because is he a Prime Minister or a President? Completely, I've had such a brain fart now. Anyway, Macron, Keir Starmer, Mark Carney from Canada, all of them put on a united front. They signed the same letter and they said, basically you need to wind this fucking thing up now, Benji. This is getting really... I mean, look, we all like invading countries for our own ends, Just spool back a bit. Afghanistan, Iran, the air bombing in Libya, which would have been a full-scale invasion if there had been political support for it. So we're all, we're not blameless here. We all like a good time, don't we? In the Western military-industrial complex. But it's time to wind this up now, Benji. It's getting out of hand. We all like a good time, but you're taking things too far. And then these two young embassy resources get shot, dead. And this representative from the Israeli state is like, this is like Keir Starmer and Macron's fault for emboldening terrorists, emboldening the terror group that did this. And I'm like, what? Hang on a second. Just hang on a moment. Are we seriously being expected to believe that this guy was like a fine citizen, law-abiding citizen, and never done anything wrong? He wasn't radicalized or anything. He doesn't have friends and family, possibly in Gaza, who have been blown to bits or had their fucking legs blown off, or the kids killed, or aid being restricted, journalists murdered. That this guy, he was fine. He was fine before. And then, after years of selling weapons to Israel, after years of blindly supporting Israel, Keir Starmer turns around and goes, do you know what? We need to really take stock of this thing, Benji, and you've had your fun. Now it's time to wind it up. And at that point, this guy was like, oh my God, I like the measured language. I like the civility of it. Do you know what I'm going to do, though? I'm going to take that and run with it. That was the catalyst that I needed to make me go doink and just fucking run up in there with an AK-47. That was the catalyst that radicalized me, was Keir Starmer with his posh tongue and his nice suit, calmly, collectively with Macron and Carney saying, yes, can you just wind it down? That was the moment that this gentleman was radicalized. Not the murder of his family, the genocide, the years of apartheid, of suffering, of being disparaged, of all of the other shit I said before. The genocide, the restriction of aid. None of that had any bearing. It was when Keir Starmer. So it might be the first time that a Keir Starmer speech has ever inspired anyone, if that was true.
Just another video with Adrian Thompson.